What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be unboxing something pretty sweet. I was able to get my hands on the 2026 WWE Slambulance from Mattel. I ordered this from walmart.com. I ordered this on May 18th and it showed up on May 19th, so it only took a day to ship and it cost about $40. So this is my very first WWE playset or vehicle, or really kind of anything like that. I do have a small ring, but other than that, it's the only kind of accessory that I have at the moment. Before we open it up though, we're just going to take a quick look at the packaging, see what's going on with it, see what all the features come on this new 2026 Slambulance. And then we'll get it open and we'll check it out and do a couple of ambulance spots and mess around with it and see what we can do. So let's just take a real quick look at the packaging. Up on the top, it says rock to fling doors open, Slambulance. On the front it says launch into brawl, Slambulance 6+ Mattel, and it's got a really nice artwork picture of a bunch of figures messing around with the Slambulance. If you'll notice, all the figures on the front, they are all main event line figures, which I think is kind of cool. It's got the blue Penta on there. It shows him hitting Dominic with a crutch while Dominic's holding a medical briefcase. Rock and rumble action over here on the side. On the back, it shows everything you got in the package. It shows the Slambulance, it shows the medical briefcase and the 2 crutches. And then on the back, it kind of goes through some more of the features. Slambulance, bumper to bumper destruction, smash through the cabin, crush the hood. It shows the contents of the package, and even shows that if you push the license plate, the driver's seat will launch looks like it'll launch the figure out of the vehicle. We'll have to check that out. Also looks like the windshield pops out. Pretty sweet looking packaging. It's got some really nice artwork on it. A lot of figures in some action poses and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and pop this out of the package, get all the plastic off of it, get all the stickers and everything put on it, and then we'll do a couple ambulance spots and check this thing out and see how cool it is. Before we continue, I did just want to mention though that I just got all the plastic and cardboard and stuff off of it, and just make sure that you keep this black box and that white package, because that has the rest of the Slambulance in it. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this together and I'll get right back with you. Alright, so here's our first look at the 2026 Slambulance, fresh out of the package. You can see the accessories that this is coming with. So it comes with a set of crutches, and then it comes with this really cool medical briefcase, which is pretty much just a Money in the Bank briefcase, just repainted with the medical symbol on it. It's pretty sweet. So I had to put the doors and stuff on it, and then I had to put all these stickers on there. I'm not great with stickers, so don't blow me any crap. I did the best I could. So kind of some of the features that this Slambulance is coming with. It's got these 2 side open doors here. It has this side open door here, which is a little difficult to open at times. It's got this little slot right here in which the medical briefcase fits and snaps right in, so I'll go ahead and store that right there. So on the back of this Slambulance, you got a couple doors. They open up. The doors also come off if you want them to. You've got your breakaway roof. Breaks away like that. You have your dentable hood, and right here on the front, if you press the license plate, the driver's seat moves over and it hits the door, and it throws that door off and should launch your figure out of there. The passenger door is on a hinge, and then there's also this breakaway wall. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but I did want to point out that inside the Slambulance, right here in kind of the main compartment, there's 4 different foot pegs for your figures. And then back here on the bumper, there's a foot peg on each side, so that way they could stand on the side and hold this railing. The windshield is removable, so if they get in an accident or something, bust that windshield out. You can remove the lights. And then it has a spot up here on the top in which you can hook their feet. So the suspension on this ambulance allows it to kind of rock back and forth real hard, and the doors and stuff are supposed to fly open when you do it, but you do have to kind of rock it pretty hard to get the doors to fly open. So we'll go ahead and we'll reassemble this ambulance. We'll do a couple ambulance spots. I did also want to just show off how well the crutches fit with your 6-inch figures. I was afraid that maybe they would be like a weird length or something, but they actually work really well. Maybe you can reenact the Seth Rollins Ruse of the Century with these crutches. So I wanted to go ahead and just put together a scene with just a whole bunch of chaos going on. So we've got Gunther powerbombing Ricky Saints into the hood. We got John Cena doing an AA to Jacob Fatu on the roof. We got Dirty Dominic Mysterio driving. We got Penta hanging off the back on the bumper. And then the Undertaker has come out of retirement for an ambulance match. So I'm going to go ahead and test some of these breakaway pieces and features of this Slambulance. Alright, so we're going to do an AA to Jacob Fatu. Then we'll go ahead and powerbomb Ricky Saints onto the hood. We're going to have to give him another one. Alright, let's see how well this flinging action works. I've had some issues with the door coming off, so let's see what happens. Yeah, door didn't want to come off again. Door's a little stiff on this one. Alright, let's go ahead and test this. Doesn't really fling the character out very well. Let's try Ricky Saints, see if he can come flying out of there. No, it kind of holds them in there. It's got this little bracket that holds them in there, so I don't think they're supposed to fly out, but they bash the door off with their head. But then also, if he were to get in an accident and his head were to hit this windshield, it would go and bust through. Alright, I'm going to go have the Undertaker and I'm going to have him choke slam Gunther through the roof of this ambulance. So here's a look at the inside of the back of the ambulance. There's really not a whole lot going on. You can see that briefcase in there, and then like I said, there's just the 4 foot, or there's 6 total foot pegs that are inside of the cabin. So there's 4 up here, 2 here, and then there's the 2 on the outside, so 8 total. There's really only one more feature left to test on this Slambulance, and that's the breakaway wall on the passenger side of the ambulance. So what we're going to do to try to kind of test this is going to take a little bit of work. I'm going to try to take Seth Rollins, and I'm going to stand him up inside of this ambulance, and then I'm going to have Braun Breaker come through this door and spear him through the other side. And like I said, there's foot peg holes in here, so I should be able to just, I could probably just do it through the top too. Okay, so his holes are on his heel. Okay. He is a little slightly too tall, so I'll have to bend him down just a tad. Alright, and then let's see if we can get Braun Breaker to spear him through the side. Go ahead and spear him through the side of this. Now he didn't go all the way through, but they definitely busted that wall out. So overall, I really like this vehicle. I really like this playset. It's a ton of fun. There's a ton of different things you can do to it, and lots of destruction and mayhem and chaos you can cause. If I had to complain about one thing though, it's just that this driver door isn't on a hinge. So it's kind of annoying to put a driver in and out of it, and then mine just doesn't seem to break off very well when I go to launch the figure out of it. But other than that, I really like this thing. I think it's super cool. It would have been awesome if it would have came with like a stretcher or something, but I'm gonna get a stretcher. I'm gonna put it in the back, then that way you can kind of sit it towards the entrance of your figure arena. So if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.